There's a difference. There's a true difference between someone who's the chosen and the average person. And I'm not saying that in a way to demean other people, but it's just a clear-cut fact that the average person chooses to remain ignorant. Cognitive dissonance, the ability or lack thereof to discard what you thought you knew in return for the real truth. And this is something that the average person does not have the ability to do. They don't have the ability to question their belief system, to understand that things that are presented to them in life are not really what they thought they were. You were caught up in a genjutsu. The chosen one can release it. This must be understood, because I feel as though people lack the understanding that there's a much bigger picture than what's presented to us. And that's my thing. That's my thing. Because I've always asked questions in my life, and my ability to ask questions has led me to immense knowledge. But a lot of people don't ask enough questions, and they assume they know everything, and then they wonder why they're not adapting, why they're not evolving. How are you going to evolve if you assume you know all the answers? Now, when it comes to the climate, when it comes to the current world climate, I need this to be understood. A lot of people ain't going to make it as far as mentally and spiritually, because they don't want to accept the fact that the world is going through a change. When they talk about, oh, I want things to go back to normal, that's not happening, because we're entering a permanent shift in consciousness. If you haven't noticed, a lot of people in this particular year have become more concerned with things that have been happening since the dawn of, humanity. Human trafficking. I see a lot of people, even bots, reposting, what these corrupt politicians are doing, caring about what's going on as far as the planet. More people are concerned with these things. And it's a direct result of the fact that we're heading into a different age where the human consciousness is going to expand. You see, they like to frame things to you guys as if, the earth doesn't go through natural cycles. Global warming is a fancy way of saying we're going to be hit by a different spectrum of sunlight soon. So when this different spectrum of sunlight gets here, like if you guys have ever seen, skulls that they found of the past humans, they'd either be really big or really small. The humans of that time were hit by different spectrums of sunlight. That's what affected their physiological appearance. So we're going through a different age, man. 2020 is a massive year. All this stuff did not happen for no reason. It happened because they're trying to distract us with this COVID. Meanwhile, the world itself is going through natural and amazing changes. And if you do not have an open mind, you're not going to be able to process the information that's going to be presented to you. That's what separates the chosen from the people who just choose to remain average and stuck in their box. You got to break out of that box. I'm warning you. You got to. Why would you want to live your life in a box when you got everything you really want is outside that box you live in? You've been conditioned to think that that box is what's best for you. It's not. It's not. It's not. Why confine yourself to such a small mode of thinking when you could just learn to accept other possibilities and see what the world really has to offer? So I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know, man, 2020 is just the beginning. Do not settle. Do not just do what everyone else is doing. If everyone else is concerned about something, has their attention in one area, you know right off the bat, something is fishy. Something is up. And I knew that as soon as this whole COVID thing was happening. I knew something fishy was going on with it. I knew something fishy was going on with the fact of, in politics, everything happening with Kamala Harris. I'm not even going to get into that, man, but people will essentially vote for their oppressor because they're so brainwashed by the media. And I'm just sick of it, man. I'm just sick of it. Expand your consciousness, meditate, get in nature, drink some water, bro. Take care of yourself. Just be healthy. Focus on yourself and remove all the distractions that were planted there to take you away from your life, because it's your life. Be ready, be aware. You're gonna see some new shit you've never seen before. It's your boy Dipsy. I'm gonna catch y'all later, man. Peace out.